It says you have an ordinary pair of fair die. Each of the dice are in the shape of a cube with the numbers 1 through 6 on each side. Both die are rolled at the same time, and the sum of the face values are recorded as the outcome of a single trial random experiment. What is the probability of rolling a sum of at least 8? So when I roll the dice, what I'm going to have is one die, I'm either going to get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6 on the top of the die. And the other die, I'll also have either a 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6 on the top of the die. And we're asked for the sum. So all I have to do is just add them together. If I roll the dice and I have a 1 on that die and a 1 on this one, the sum's going to be 2. Say if I roll a 3 and I roll a 4, the sum's going to be the combination 3 plus 4, which is 7. And becomes very easy if you use a table just to put in the values. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and erase all the marks on the page, and we're just going to quickly put in the values. So if I roll a 1 and a 4, that gives me a 5, a 1 and 5 gives me 6, and 1 and 6 gives me a 7. And we do the 2 roll. So 2 and 1 is 3, 2 and 2 is 4. And you see how easy this is? 2 and 3 is 5. And of course there's a pattern, 6, 7, and 8. Then 3 and 1 is 4. You see the pattern? And we know this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 plus 6 is 9. And you just keep on going. So we're just going to add the 2 die together. That's taking the sum. So we have our table. How do we find the probability? Let's look at what we're trying to find. The event right here was rolling a sum of at least 8 on a pair of die. At least 8 means 8 or more. So we look at this, and if we look at the sum of 8 or more, that's the numbers right here. So how do we find the probability? The probability is going to equal to the event. I'll put the event on top of at least 8. Okay, at least 8. And then on the bottom, we need the total number of outcomes. How many different outcomes can we have? So on the bottom, we're going to say total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes. And we have it. We put our fraction bar. So now all we have to do is put in the values. I have a table with 6 columns and 6 rows, which give me what? 36. So I put my 36 here. What's the number of outcomes when I have at least 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, total of 15. So let's do that. So I take the fraction and I divide it. I take 15 divided by 36. So the decimal value that I have is 0.5 416666, and it just keeps repeating. And if I change that to a percent, what I'm going to have is 41.6, and I'm going to round it percent. So the probability of having at least 8 when I roll a pair of die is going to be 41.67%. Thank you.